Welcome. I'm here to talk about 3 names linked to Manchester United presently. 3 of them are all midfielders, and one of these names will be a Manchester United player with the way things are going. Now, if you look, there is João Neves here, there is Dani Ceballos here, there is Loftus-cheek here. In my last video, I also reported that Manchester United was linked to Loftus-cheek, and it's coming up again to show that maybe this deal is looking like a deal that is likely to happen. Now, if you look at Loftus-cheek now, Loftus-cheek is Premier League proven. He has played with Chelsea before. He's a central midfielder. His current club is AC Milan. This is an English national. He's 29 years. Funny enough, Loftus-cheek, 29 years. Now, his strength is technical, he's composed, he's versatile, he has energy, and he's very strong. You see these last two parts? That is what I know Loftus-cheek for. Loftus-cheek can be compared with somebody like Joelinton. You understand? Joelinton. Those are the kind of players. And it's funny enough, in Premier League, we need those kind of players in the Premier League. We need players that are huge, big, and know how to hold the ball. They will help us in the midfield. But the question is, why does AC Milan wants to sell him? That is the question. If he cannot play for AC Milan, AC Manchester United he cannot come and play for. Even though we know that he's not coming to be a first choice, well, it's like a consign. We shouldn't be signing a player that like a leftover for another team. Remember, that's what we did to Ugarte. Ugarte was a leftover for PSG. We went to see him now. It has become a garbage on top of us now. Is it that I want to make the same mistake? But based on Joelinton being a Premier League proven, I don't think it's going to be like Ugarte's situation. So let's move from Joelinton. Now the next is Dani Ceballos. Ceballos is also Premier League proven, at least small. He did small loan spell with Arsenal. So I think he have that in his CV. He's also a central midfielder. His current club is Real Madrid. He's also 29 years. Remember that all these signings are short term. The main signing is for the summer, which Elliot Anderson, Carlos Baleba, or Adam Watson. Those are the 3 names there. So for now, for the short term, Dani Ceballos is being linked to Manchester United. His strength is technical, his press resistance, he dribbles, he's versatile, and his passing, which means like that Manchester United derby match now that we are winning 2-0, perfect, just bring him in. It will just calm the whole tempo down. We collect the ball. You understand? So that's what he's good for. To kill the whole tempo and make sure that Manchester United is retain the ball and give good passes, dribble 1 or 2. So that's what he's good for. And he's 29 years. So in terms of age, he's not by his side. But remember, it's for short term. So I think that should not be an issue. But my only concern here is the central midfielder. Is a central midfielder. And I think Man, you need a DM, a defensive midfielder. That's what Man, you need more, not a central midfielder. Because Milan is a central midfielder. Bruno Fernandes can play like a central midfielder, can play like an attacking midfielder. Ugarte is the one that we don't even know what he is. Ugarte is supposed to be a defensive midfielder that is not doing his work. So that's it. Then the last one here, João Neves. This is the name that is even looking likely to happen, because there's even reports that Manchester United have submitted a 20 million, they are willing to submit a 20 million euros bid for João Neves. And João Neves' contract is expiring next year, and he's not willing to sign a new contract. The only issue with João Neves is that João Neves is earning 400k tax free. So if he's come to Manchester United, it has to be a permanent transfer. Or if he's coming to Manchester United as a permanent transfer, Man United have to cover a reasonable amount of wages, except if you will take a pay cut. But if it's coming to Manchester United on loan basis, then that means his club have to cover a significant amount of his loan, while Man United covers a small portion of his loan if it's to come to Man United. You see, that's the thing. Then for his role, he's also a central midfielder. The whole 3 names are central midfielders. What is happening? What Man really need is a defensive midfielder. Do we really need a central midfielder? We need a DM, a defensive midfielder, not a central midfielder. That's the thing. He's playing for Al Hilal. He's 28 years. The good thing about him again is that he's from Portugal. So the likes of Bruno Fernandes, they will work well because they already play together in Portugal. So they can just bring that same vibes down to Manchester United. His strength is interceptions, long shots, dribbling, tackling, and passing. I think in these whole names, even though he's here as a center midfielder position, I think he will excel more as a DM because that's what we call Manchester United to come and play. So if you had to ask me which one will you prefer, I would prefer this. I can also accept Loftus-cheek. Loftus-cheek, I like his kind of play. I can accept Loftus-cheek, but my preferred choice would be João Neves because at least he can add that defensive role to him because that's what we need more in Manchester United and play. And you know, if you look at that, he's a Premier League proven. This one is not Premier League proven that he actually played well when he was in Premier League and he actually played for Wolves. So the likes of Cunha, he also bond well with Cunha again. The only issue will be his wage, his salary. As Manchester United is a big club, I'm hoping that he will be willing to take a pay cut and play for Manchester United. So those are the three names that keep popping up in this January transfer window that are willing to join Manchester United. I don't know which of these three you would like to see in Manchester United. Let me know what you think. Thanks for coming around. See you around.